Hello everybody, this is Shock Batman. I'm coming at you with a new video. Yeah, something cool, super kawaii. This is March of the Living. Picked it up off the store. It looked pretty cool. Pretty big into the pixel game scene. And this one looks like it could be very promising. So let's begin a new game. I played about 5 minutes to get used to the controls and stuff. Now we're gonna play for real. I'm gonna go fucking ham. Oh boy. For the past couple of weeks, you've been barricaded up in your home, trying to get hold of your slutty ex-wife Chloe over the phone. No one on the other end has ever picked up though. This has made you worried for both her and your son, Tom, over whom she has custody. Even though you and Chloe may not have parted on the best terms 2 years ago, you still care about them and want to be sure they're both safe in this post-apocalyptic nightmare, which isn't gonna happen in a zombie world, by the way. Storing as many supplies as you realistically can in your old car. You drive over the state border towards their home. Soon enough, your vehicle runs out of gas and grinds to a halt. Just before you ditch it, though, you hear an interesting broadcast over the radio. Survivors in the secured city of Wellston, far to the east, claim to have a ship, which they plan to use to find sanctuary offshore. If you can find Chloe and Tom, maybe you can take them there. It's time to begin our peasant journey on our feet. So basically, from what I gather, it's like a JRPG game, pretty much mixed with a little bit of other stuff. I don't really know, I can't really place my hand on it, but I know how to play it. It's pretty fun so far. Basically up here, it's your health gauge. Fatigue, hunger as you go. It's gonna get more and more important that you keep healthy. Right here is the amount of bullets you have. Here goes a pistol, shotgun, rifle, and then your food rations. You want to be really careful because you could run out of food rations and die. It's Oregon Trail 2016 and we're fucking living the life. Here goes managing your group. These are your items you start with. You can equip them or unequip them, obviously. We start out with a plain character, so there's not much really to him. He does have pretty good traits if you're really into rifle. Pretty much anything weapon related. So pretty much we're gonna click the map here and we start up here. This is where we gotta get to. We gotta get to Chloe's skanky ass apartment. So I'm gonna start off, we're gonna head here. Another feature of the game is the growls up here. When they get like full, you have a greater chance of getting attacked by a mob. And it's not fun. You've come across what appears to be a rock band of some sort. They explain to you that they aren't particularly good at scavenging, so they haven't eaten in days. They are willing to play a song or two for you if you can spare some food, but I'm fucking ruthless. We're not giving them shit. We regret to inform the brand that regretfully you don't want to spare your food. They're disappointed but have no means of bargaining with you, even using force. On we go, Chloe. Here we come. As you can see as you travel, ear-piercing beeps can be heard off within a few seconds of each other. Car alarm is going off not too far from here. A figure can be seen inside with several infected beating and pounding on the vehicle. Sorry guys, I have to investigate. You get closer to the vehicle, but still cannot make out if the figure is an infected or survivor. The alarm has covered up the sound of your footsteps, and the routers have not noticed your presence. We're gonna get closer. Just a few meters away from the vehicle, and now you can see a biter struggling in the driver's seat. The seatbelt has begun to dig into his chest. So it must have been here for a while. None of the infected have noticed you, making it easy to pass through. So, get the guy. Alright, here we go. Keep going. We're gonna press on. Competent, raise no weaklings. I'll go hungry if I need to. After a lengthy forced march that resulted from trying to escape a large group of routers, your beat feel as if you need a break. Much to your delight, there's a quaint little village nearby that appears to be abandoned. You head towards it, expecting a place to relax. We're gonna go inside, because that's the only option. You open the door and head inside. Everything you see is caked in a thick layer of dust, as if it hasn't been touched in months. You wipe down a couch, find in the living room, and carefully remove your gear so you can relax. Take a load off for a little while. Oh yeah. After a refreshing break, you decide it's time to get back on the road. Gathering your equipment, you return back to your journey. Oh boy, we got a nice village out here. We're gonna eat real quick. Because Mama did raise a weak ass bitch. Oh, food. Okay. Chloe, we're coming. Stay safe with Tom, my boy. As you can see, it's nighttime. The growls are gonna get louder. If I hadn't listened to you, she'd still be alive. You hear someone shout. Headed, you see two armed men, one tall and one short, pointing their weapons at a third. Will the two of you just calm down and think for a second? The third one replies. He's unarmed, and it looks like this is about to get ugly. He's a weak ass bitch. You turn your back so you don't have to see the dead. Moments later, you hear a single gunshot ring out. When you turn around, the third man is dead. You can have whatever's on him, the short man says, his gun still smoking. The pair heads off into the woods, leaving you with the body. So here goes the loot system. Pretty much when you scavenge, come upon situations like this, where you benefit, you can have your choice of whatever the fuck you want off of that person. Right now I want the food ration. Replace the one that I used already, and oh, look at that. It's not worth it. Continue to press on. We're just trucking it to Chloe. I want that ass. Wild dog hears you approaching and begins to growl and bark. Seems to be injured badly. You notice the initials HH branded onto it. Right next to a large bite mark you can be seen on its back. Doesn't look like it's going to make it. You can hear moans and grunts in the distance, but you have to act quickly before the routers come to investigate. I'm gonna end this. Shit. I don't want to do that, but I have to. It's a cruel world out there. He's not gonna survive. I'm gonna save him the punishment. Shit. A loud bang echoes out from the road. A brief whimper follows quickly after. The dog is in a place to die. However, the shot has attracted a group of routers. Here goes the combat system. Pretty interesting. You can pretty much aim at their body. That's what I'm going to go for. You can aim at their upper body, but you don't have to do. Try that. There we go. There we go. Just space bar to shit. Get it in the head. Aim! we go. Here we go. Rest in fucking pieces. Yeah. You fuck with Greg and me and my family. That's what you get. We're pretty fatigued here. We're gonna do something pretty ballsy. Let me check the map, see how close we are. Oh, we're right next to her apartment. We'll rest there. I hope. Please don't throw another dog at me. Oh god. Why did they just throw the whole fucking army at me? Okay, here we go. Time to sleep. You arrive outside of your ex's apartment, carefully entering the front lobby through the shattered glass front door. Keep an eye out for the infected as you make your way towards the third floor. Jesus. To your dismay, you find a fresh blood sprayed across the walls in a macabre display, matching the cordite smell and mix of human and rotter corpses throughout the building. The place must have fallen recently, making you fear the worst for your ex-wife and kid. Who cares about her? You sneak over to the door of Chloe's apartment and listen carefully. You're alarmed to hear the pottery smashing to the ground. Someone inside must be looting the place, or making it, or maybe it's someone infected that got stuck inside. You're not sure, but it's a cause for concern. You ready your weapons, just in case. Quiet as you possibly can. You slowly open the apartment door and creep inside. It's difficult to see, with the light seemingly shot out. Peeking around the corner into the large living room, you see a lone figure tearing the place apart, tossing aside piles of clothing and junk, trying to find something of value. The figure, a short, sniveling man, had a shotgun slung over his shoulder and seemed incredibly agitated. You watch him for a moment and notice him shaking and making strange noises every time he lays a finger on something. Where he is in my son's house. There's no diplomacy here, only violence. Before the man can react, you fire your own weapon, striking your target cleanly in the torso. Whatever light was in the man's eyes has faded away thanks to you. You check out his shotgun, an older model, and immediately throw it away. The body and barrel show enough damage on it that you're certain it would explode if you try to fire it. Search the apartment. You search the bedroom to find a corpse laid out in your former bed. Its face is disfigured by, oh no, there's no mistaking that short dark blonde hair, those highlights. Poor Chloe. You're going to find out whoever murdered your ex-wife and completely destroy them. Enraged, you walk out of the room. There's no sign of Tom, but by searching the apartment further, you find a note scribbled on a torn shred of paper signed by Zach, your ex's bastard of a boyfriend. Warren, as always, you're late. I'm taking off out of this crazy place and going to my cabin. You know the place. I'm stuck with this stupid kid. How dare him? Kid right now. But I figured we can use him to sneak into places and steal shit. If he dies, he dies. Anyways, don't waste the time. You know where to find me. Zach. You have mixed feelings about the situation. While you're glad Tom wasn't left there to die with his mother, it's clear that Zach doesn't care about him the way you do. You know all about the cabin Zach is talking about, considering it used to be yours before it was taken in the divorce. You remember Tom complaining about how dirty it was when he was taken there by his mother last summer. The fact that Zach isn't taking care of the place pisses you off. Sounds like a good place to stop, everybody. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and favorite this shit. And I'll upload some more. Adios, motherfuckers.